Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm, Part 23. Rebecca's visit to Milltown was all that her glowing fantasy had painted in her mind. It would be impossible for two children to see more, do more, walk more, talk more, eat more, or ask more questions than Rebecca and Emma Jane did on that eventful Wednesday. "She's the best company I've ever had in all my life," said Mrs. Cobb to her husband. "We didn't have a dull moment this day. She is well-mannered, and she didn't ask for anything, and was thankful for whatever she got." Mr. Cobb, who was pleased that Mother agreed with him about Rebecca, said, "I'm not sure, but she seems going to turn out to be a singer or a writer or a lady doctor like that Miss Parks. It would be false to say that one could ever be alone when one has a lovely thought. What a joy it is if you happen to like work. All one's little household tasks keep one from being lonely. Does one ever feel sad when one's washing a milk pail before milking a cow? I would think not. R. It is perfectly dreadful," sighed Rebecca when she read it aloud after school. "You say such queer things," objected Mrs. Dearborn. "I was talking about the household task in the sentence," she explained. Dressed in her best, Rebecca had gone to share tea with the Cobbs. While crossing the bridge, she was suddenly overcome by the beauty of the river, and leaned over the rail. She stood there dreaming. The river above the dam was a glossy lake with all the loveliness of blue and green reflected in the surface. The waterfall was a swirling wonder of water, ever pouring itself over and over in golden ribbons, lost in white depths of foam, sparkling in the sunshine, gleaming under the summer moon, cold and gray beneath a November sky. The water was flowing over the dam. How many young eyes gazed into the mystery of the falls along that river, and dreamed of their futures leaning over the bridge and watching the flow fading away. Rebecca never went across the bridge without putting a finishing touch on a poem. Two maidens by the river stayed, down in the state of Maine. The one was called Rebecca, the other Emma Jane. "I would my life were like a stream," said her name Emma Jane, "so quiet, so very smooth, so free from every pain. I'd rather be a little drop in the great rushing fall. I would not choose the glassy lake. It would not suit me at all. But, oh, alas, we may not have the things we hope for to gain. The quiet life may come to me, the rush to Emma Jane. But, oh, alas, we may never gain the good for which we pray. The quiet life may come to one who likes it rather gay."